I'm Robin Alden from Penobscot East Resource Center in Stonington, and I'm here to request your support for a project that is a next step in both restoring a really important fishery and also restoring stability to the coastal fishing economy in Maine. About 20 years ago, we started to lose the groundfish in the area from the Penobscot Bay Islands to the Canadian border, and unlike groundfish in other parts of New England, those stocks have not recovered. And so this project is bringing a spotlight on this issue. With the loss of groundfish, we lost our ground fishermen, and so Matinicus, Final Haven, North Haven, Isle Ho, Hancock and Washington County fishermen are now perilously dependent on only one fishery, or primarily one fishery, lobster. Out of about 3,000 fishermen operating in this area, there is not a single one ground fishing now. And just so that you get a feel for this is 43% of the Maine coast. It's 50 fishing communities. It's the most highly fishery dependent area in all of New England. This is a continuing crisis for the state of Maine, and it's a hidden fragility in the coastal economy that I think is comparable to the potential loss of a major industrial facility. The Sentinel Fishery is our project. It's the next step in our major long-term effort to address this situation. It combines research and economic development. Starting this year, it's going to be a multi-year effort. Starting this year, we'll have fishermen from Matinicus to Jonesport on the water, working, fishing with hooks according to a research plan designed by Dr. Yang Chen at the University of Maine, working in conjunction with the Maine Department of Marine Resources. And our purpose is to find out what's going on with these stocks. Because there's no fishing in the area, there is no other way except collaborative research to get this data. If we could restore this productivity of the coastal shelf in this area, it would be like a popcorn popper, producing fish that would go down the migration and feeding pathways throughout the Gulf of Maine, southern Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. But the first step is understanding what's happening with the stocks, and this is the first step. This opportunity to have a Sentinel fishery is made possible by the changes in the New England groundfish management. The fishermen participating are members of our sector, the Northeast Coastal Community sector, and it will be, they'll be fishing with quota that we've actually purchased through our permit bank. Because there are no rights left in the permits in eastern Maine. For 7 years, we at Penobscot East have worked to secure a future for the fishing communities in this area, and this collaborative research is the next step in our process. In summary, it's research that's essential if we're ever going to restore this highly productive area of the Gulf of Maine. It will put fishermen in both the first and second districts back ground fishing. It will once again put fresh local groundfish into these communities which have not seen it for 15 years or so. And maybe best of all, it will deliver hope in the coastal fishing economy that it's possible to think of a stable fishing economy again, and that we could bring the fish back. The Congresswoman knows and cares about this area. She can really help us put the spotlight on this issue, and it is such an important issue both environmentally and economically. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.